They say you can't kill Hollowroot. But I don't believe that anymore. Because now, I'm working with someone who remembers how it began. And how it can end. Slis, once a boy trapped in time, now a shadow stitched to Hollowroot's will. But deep inside, he's still fighting. Still human. And now, he's risking everything to help me. We walked through the deadwood in silence, thorns clawing at our clothes. He finally spoke, quiet, as if the forest could hear him. Once I remove the heart Hollowroot gave me, I'll age again. 112 years will catch up with me in seconds. But it's the only way to break the bond. I didn't know what to say. He continued. But Hollowroot, it will know. It watches everything. I must keep pretending that I'm still its servant. Until we find the sorrow seed. The sorrow seed, the root of all horror. Planted in grief, watered with rage. It didn't grow a tree, it grew a curse. But the sorrow seed is hidden. Lost to time. And worse, Hollowroot was forged with the 7 swords. 6 of them protect it. Only one can kill it. Slis looked at me with grim eyes. If we can find the true sword, it will lead us to the sorrow seed. And maybe, just maybe, we can end this. That night, I couldn't sleep. The air was heavy, and I felt something crawling beneath my skin. When I finally closed my eyes, I dreamed. She was there, my grandmother. Covered in blood, eyes filled with sorrow. Elena, this battle killed me. But it doesn't have to kill you. She took my hand. Close your eyes. Count to 10. When you open them, you'll know. I did. And when I opened them again, a folder lay at my feet. And beside it, a key. A white paper was pinned to the cover. In this folder lies the truth of the sorrow seed. The key unlocks the path to the 7 swords. I jolted awake. But the folder, and the key, were still there. I ran to Slis, breathless. He stared at the items in disbelief. This can't be. The sorrow seed is not something a piece of paper can defeat. And that key, throw it away. It's too dangerous. And then he was gone. But I didn't listen. I opened the folder. Inside, maps, sketches, notes in my grandmother's handwriting. Descriptions of a place hidden beneath the waking world. A dream beneath the dream. A chamber where the 7 swords are guarded. But only reachable through dream travel. And dangerous. If anything happens to you there, her note read, you won't survive it in this world. I remembered the bee honey. It's rare, found only once a season. A drop of it lets the body sleep, while the soul walks deeper. I drank, and slipped into the dream. The chamber was enormous, stone and ash, and there were the swords. 7 of them, each resting in a sheath of smoke. But they were alive, breathing, sleeping. They whispered among themselves, voices like rusted steel. I crept through the chamber, holding my grandmother's necklace. One sword began to glow. It hummed as I drew closer. This was the one, the sword that could kill Hollowroot. I reached for it, and 6 pairs of eyes snapped open. The corrupted swords rose. Thief, one hissed. They struck me. Wounds opened across my arms. I bled inside the dream. If I died here, I would never wake up. I stumbled back, crawling, weak. I heard my heartbeat slowing. Then, a voice, thunderous, stop. The swords froze mid-strike. And there, standing between me and death, was Slis. His voice shook the dream world. She is not your enemy. I command you, stand down. The corrupted blades obeyed. Slis looked at me. His eyes weren't cloudy anymore. They were alive, burning. He had removed the heart Hollowroot gave him. He had chosen a side. So much has been lost. But now, we hold the sword, and the truth. Episode 5 will be the final chapter. The end of Hollowroot, or the end of me. Subscribe. And stay close, because next time, we enter the gate beneath.